Hey everybody, happy Tuesday. I hope you're having a beautiful day. I am celebrating my vegan-versary this month, and this week I wanted to share with you some of my favorite cookbooks. One of the things that was difficult for me when I transitioned from the standard American diet to a vegan diet was knowing how to cook and also being able to create a meal without spending hours. Because before I transitioned, I could season some proteins and bake some vegetables and get some grains on the table, and I could do it without looking at recipes, so it made it quick. But that was not the case when I started to eat a vegan diet. I was not sure what the ingredients should be. I didn't know how to cook them so that they would taste good. It was all very overwhelming. So I wanted to share with you some things that made it easy for me as I got into things. So my favorite cookbook, and the one that if you were just going to buy one, I would totally recommend getting, is Angela Liddon's The Oh She Glows cookbook. She also has a website, and my friend Julie Leisman, who's a health coach, recommended this book to me, and it was an excellent recommendation. The things in it, or the recipes, are really accessible, and I've made a lot of things in here that carnivores love. So there's a great baked oatmeal recipe, there's a savory oatmeal that I love, there are lots of good appetizers, there's smoothie recipes, and then entrees as well. And they're not super hard to make. They do take time just to figure things out. But anyway, so this is a really good option, and I use this cookbook all the time. I've tried almost everything in it. So that's that. Another cookbook that I love is called Vegan 100 by Gaz Oakley. And Gaz became vegan in 2016, and his recipes are very imaginative. His recipes are a little bit more work than Angela's are. So it's just something to keep in mind when you're trying to decide how much time you want to commit. But he has a quinoa fruit salad that I love for breakfast. It's one of my favorite breakfasts. And I've definitely made some things in here that my family likes. He does a lot of the seitan, and I've not been real excited about fake meat. So he does have things like that in his recipes, but hey, thanks for joining me, whoever you are. I'm just talking about vegan cookbooks. My newest cookbook that I have is called The Now in Zen Epicure, and this is Miyoko Shinner, and she used to have a restaurant in San Francisco called Now in Zen, and I've only made a couple of things from here, but her paella, her vegan paella, is really, really good. She has a lot of tofu-based recipes. So if you love tofu, you probably love this cookbook. And then, I don't know if you guys have heard about Dr. Bulswitz's, this book, Fiber Fueled, is awesome. And he has some recipes at the end of the book. And one of his recipes is my favorite lunch. It's a chickpea avocado mash. So you take a cup of chickpeas and you mash them with an avocado, put some olive oil, chopped onions, cilantro, salt, pepper, and lime juice. And then you serve it over sourdough toast, and it's so yummy. So he has some good things in here. If you prefer to look online, the New York Times actually has a lot of good recipes, and particularly they have vegetarian ones that you can change up to make them vegan. NoraCooks.com is also a good source. I think her recipes that I've tried have been good, and they haven't been difficult. And what was the other one? I'll have to get back to you because I can't think of the last one. But those are some of my favorite cookbooks and my favorite websites to go get ideas for cooking. If you have questions or if you want to add to the list, definitely do it underneath. I would love to know where you like to go to get recipes that are just healthy and yummy vegan food that won't take all the time that you have in the evening. Because as you guys probably know, I am juggling creating meals for myself and for my family. And so it's really important that things are healthy, but that they're also not too time consuming as I work to kind of juggle these two different diets. And so that's it. Let me know what your thoughts are, and I'm going to be back next week. Let me know if there's anything you'd like me to talk about, but I'm thinking next week I'm going to talk about shortcuts that you can take. All right, take care and have a beautiful week.